I'll get a sponsor, no problem, okay? Because if a company sponsor a race car, sponsor river cleanup, it'd be a good thing, all right? Well, where I'm from in the Quad Cities, there's three main industries. It's world headquarters of John Deere. There was Case IH and Alcoa. Alcoa started with an A. I'll start there. Perfect. Called them up, looked them up in the book, picked up with like one of their 40 different departments, just picked one and got some random lady on the phone. Was like, hey, my name's Chad McGrack. I want to clean up 435-mile stretch. I live right up here from me. I was wondering who runs the show, who's in charge there. I want to come in and talk to him or her and whoever. You know, and the lady's, she's not feeling the conversation at all. She's not really, she's like, you know, I'm not going to, you know, and I said 435-mile stretch, right? Because when I set out, you know, after I saw a NASCAR race, I figured set my sights high and let nothing be a failure to you. As long as you work as hard as you can every day, that's all you can do, right? So if I'm going to do it big. So I got the lady on the phone, and you know, I'm going nuts, and I really did set out to do a 435-mile stretch. How I came up with that is I just made it up on a map, okay? Because you got to set goals, right? So I said I'm going to go from St. Louis, Missouri, all the way up to Guttenberg, Iowa, 435-mile stretch, both sides of the river, 1,000 miles. You know, I wanted 6 people to help me. I wanted another work boat. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it big, okay? So I got the lady on the phone. I'm talking to her, 435-mile stretch. I'm, you know, super pumped up, and she's not feeling it. She's not going to put me through to the top person, and I'm like, beg her. I'm like, well, who runs the show? Who's in charge there? And she's like, well, it's Mr. Wilkinson. He picks up the phone. He's like, Wilkinson. I'm like, Tim, hey, buddy, how you doing? 435-mile stretch. I got to come in. I just need 10 minutes of your time. I got all these pictures of garbage. You know, if you don't meet me in your office, I'll wait for you by your car. I'll stalk you, whatever it takes. I've been working on this for years. You know, the first person I talked to, and he's not feeling it either. And, you know, and he's like, he tries to snub me. He's like, well, are you 501c3 tax deductible not-for-profit organization? Sir, I have no idea what that is, but I can be that, whatever it is. I'm ready. Just let me at it. I got to come in. I just got to show you this thing. Okay, well, do you even have a budget? I'm like, no, I don't have a budget, but I can get a budget. You know, my mom works at a college, and it's all about budgets. She hates budgets, and I know she's familiar with them, and we can make one. He said, fine, I'll give you 10 minutes on Thursday. Tuesday, I'm talking to him. Thursday, I'm going in there. Boom, I go in there. I'm super pumped up, okay? I'm super pumped up. I get the meeting. We go in there, and you know, I have 10 minutes, right? He sits me down to watch some 7-minute safety video, okay? So I'm thinking, 3 minutes! I mean, I am just boom, 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 here we go, over here, look at this, it's right over here, showing him all those pictures, and, you know, and he's like, well, how much does it cost? You brought the budget, right? I'm like, I brought the budget, but boy, it's really expensive, let me tell you, I didn't realize. Slid over to him, and he's like, sits back in his chair, he's like, wow, $77,000. I'm like, that's what budgets do. I mean, you add them up. Here it is. I mean, gas, oil, insurance. I mean, I had no idea. I just want to tell you there was no money in it for me, but I had to pay the other 6 people that were going to work with me out there and wanted to buy another workboat. I just wanted to do it. Okay? And so I'm like, you asked for it, you know. And so he's like, well, I can see you're really, you know, you're passionate about doing it. It seems like you know what you're doing. How about 10? I'm like, 10? It's like, yeah, 10,000. I'm like, 10,000? 10 minutes? Perfect. You got a deal. I mean, I'm pumped now, and he is like, sit down, settle down. So I sit down, and he's like, one condition. You go back out and raise the rest of the money you need. No problem. Be back on Monday. Nobody talked to me, let alone sponsor it. I called Mr. Wilkinson back, Tim, which I can call him Tim because we're like this now. We hang out all the time. Yeah, what's up, dude? Yeah. Not really at all. He's pretty stiff. But anyway, so, yeah. But it would be cool if we could, though, but it's just not going to happen. But anyway, so I call him back, hey, I don't know why you're interested in this, but, you know, I can't get anybody to talk to me, let alone sponsor it. I really, you know, are you still interested? He said, I'll tell you what. You write me up a budget for just you going out on the Mississippi in the Quad City area where we live here and do maybe a 40-mile stretch with just the equipment that you had, because I had saved my money from shell diving, had my own you know, commercial shell diving boat, which I could use a floating dumpster, so I had some of the equipment, I pickup truck, all that. He said, just write me a budget, $8,400, wrote him up budget for, and that was to take me through a whole year, and that's gas, oil, insurance, everything that I needed, disposal costs, you name it. And so anyway, I went in there and got a sponsorship the next day.